Bueno!
Bueno!
Y buenos dias! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the #1 podcast in the galactic universe of Ultron. My name is Saul Gomez.
My name's Rex.
My name is Hans.
And today we got very special guests, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Latino community in one of the biggest movies, I'm going to say probably this year, Miguel Mora.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Sir.
I appreciate it.
Of course, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for the invite, man.
No, man, we're super excited to have you on. How does it feel, being a Latino representing in the big screen, is a blockbuster movie? Like there's, like you said earlier, there's a lot of press. There's everything. Like there's a lot of eyes on you. This is the second movie they brought you back again. How are you taking all of this in?
I'm really just always looking back at 10-year-old Miguelito, when I first started, and it's like, damn, it's really cool to see that 8 years later, this is where we're at, and this is the beginning. We're still going up, we're still thankfully just getting busier and working. So it's cool to see that, but for the Latinos and the Mexican community as well, it's dope to see that. Not only myself, I'm also a Mexican American actor in this, but we also see Damián Bichir, who's a legendary Mexican actor, Oscar nominee, Ariana Rivas, who's a Latina actress. We see more of that community involved in Black Phone too, and once again, man, that representation is everything, especially for yourself, like you said, like a blockbuster film. This at this scale is huge. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
What's something that you love about this character that you play?
Yeah. Ernesto is, I used to think Ernesto was really nerdy, kind of, I don't know, very different. But I spoke with the director about this character in depth, and he told me, he's like, nah, man, Ernesto's cool, Ernesto's is a cool dude.
Sorry.
No, you good. Should I just pause?
Yeah.
And he had mentioned that Ernesto has this courage, this heart to do what's right, and coming back to portray that was dope. He's the little brother, we're really seeing that Arellano family kind of grow a little bit more, and diving into that was really exciting, and big contrast between Robin and Ernesto. Yeah.
How old were you when you decided to pursue acting? You're like, man, I really want to do acting. What made you want to?
I was 10. I was 10 years old, and that's when I was just so drawn to this industry. It didn't seem like a job, it didn't seem like that's what people do for a living. That seems fun, what? People get paid for that too? What? That just being on set looks fun, You're acting, you're playing, you're telling these stories. That's what I wanted to do. And I told Mom about it. She was just kind of like, you want to be an actor? What? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, yeah, sure. What? She thought it was just like a phase, right?
Yeah.
And I told her again, Ma, I want to be an actor. And once again, she thought maybe it was all right, he's just, he's 10 years old. It's going to pass, whatever. And then I brought it up again, and that's when she was like, oh, wow, he really does want to be an actor. And she signed me up for this acting workshop, and we did that, and that was out here in Hollywood, and that's where it all started, man. And literally in Hollywood, that's where I met my first agency that I signed with, and then from there we kept at it, man, and the journey began. Auditions after auditions, and just trying to put in that work, right?
In the movie, remind me the name where it takes place. You guys are up in the mountains.
Yeah. In the movie, it's all based in Denver, Colorado, but the camp is called Alpine Lake.
Alpine Lake.
Alpine.
So you said you're from Arizona.
Yeah.
And where it's super hot, and now you're filming out in the mountains. Does that affect your acting? Is there any challenges you came across?
That's a great question, man. So the movie's based in Denver, but we shot in Canada, in Toronto, and to answer your question, yes and no. I think in certain conditions, it can definitely maybe harm you a little bit. But honestly, as far as my experience in this project, the movie is literally about the cold, right? Like the
Yeah.
movie is about this blizzard, is about
Yeah.
the snow, and literally one of the grabber's lines is "Hell's not flames, it's ice." And we were for sure living in an environment for 4 months where it was super cold, like 5 feet of snow every day. You walk out like, and being from Phoenix, Arizona, like that, I was
Not used
completely
to
new
it,
to that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing that much snow, you know.
man.
So I was really excited about that. But to answer your question, I mean, honestly, I think it helps more than anything. It helps step into that world. It helps step into that world of an actor and your character, and like, you know, you don't have to pretend to be cold because you're literally really freezing.
Yeah.
You know, so it helps for sure.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
In this the movie, I see there's a lot of theme of like conquering your fears.
Oh yeah.
Has there been something that you had to conquer, like any fears that you conquered that, like you just learned coming out of it? You're like, I'm glad I did that.
Great question, man. I think as far as fears, I'm not really I think for me, it's always more of a internal thing. And what I mean by that is like, I'm my worst enemy, right? Like I am a perfectionist, and I criticize myself like so much. And to me, a fear in the sense is like, I think that's too. I think I talk too bad about a lot of things, right? And I judge myself too harshly, and especially stepping into this project, it being my second project, this project of Black Phone 2 really helped me like lock in a sense and develop this like understanding and like brush that little devil off your shoulder, right? And really know how to control your thoughts and your way of approaching certain things. I mean, once again, like this is not just acting, man. Like for me, it's much deeper than that. Like acting was great, but also it's like the whole experience of Black Phone 2, like you just learn so much, man. And I mean, yeah, I think we're just always learning, and especially myself this early on in my career. I think as an actor, when you're a public figure, you kind of have to develop this
Like a thick skin.
like, yeah, thick skin, exactly. And you gotta develop this patience. You gotta develop this new perspective. You gotta know how to take this attention. And these last 3 years since Black Phone came out, I was in the first Black Phone for 5 minutes, and I went from 500 followers to 1 million in a little over 3 months. That's insane.
Damn.
Like,
How did that feel?
dude, that's crazy. Like, even now, I'm like, whoa, wow, you don't hear about that. Like, that doesn't happen to everybody. You know, I've met actors who have 3 times the amount of projects that I have, like, and they don't have that attention. They don't have that popularity. So, I mean, to be blessed with that was completely like, whoa, 0 to 100, like real quick, dude. And I think that's exactly where I have developed like a maturity in a sense of, you know, developing thick skin and developing a more mature way of thinking as an 18-year-old, right? There's not a lot of 18-year-olds with that following, and I think to all the public figures out there, I think a lot of them can relate to that and understand that you just got to develop this. It's different. It's a different perspective, right?
You're becoming more mature. Does that affect you in a little way? Because I know,
Like the following and stuff.
yeah, just kind of being in this career, like, does it affect you? Kind of everything moves fast in your life, and you're just like running around. Because I know you're pretty much doing different pod and everything.
You know what, man? I mean, that's how, like, lately has been busy, man. I was just in Miami 2 days ago. I go to New York tomorrow, and that's what I signed up for, right? Like, that's what I'm here to do. And
No time for girlfriends, huh, Mom? No time.
for girlfriends, nah, man. I'm too locked in right now. But it's not really, like, because at the end of the day, it's passion.
Yeah.
Like I feel bad for the actors who are doing all of this and don't have passion. I bet you for them it's probably miserable. But for myself, I can't relate to that because it's passion. Like I'm here. This is what I've been wanting to do since I was 10. So it's like doing these podcasts, doing these interviews, doing this press. I love it. It's fun. I enjoy it, and I enjoy to share this perspective and share this new way of seeing it for the world and for the audience out there. Like, it's cool, you know. So,
and like moving forward with your career, what are some acting roles you would like to take down?
Oh man, I think it's so early on in my career right now that it's like I'm open to seeing what comes up, right? You know, so far I have 2 horror films under my belt, and I mean, you know, we'll see if there's an action, rom-com, comedy, whatever comes through, man. I'm open for it, and yeah, we'll just see where things go.
Yes. In the world of Black Phone, you think there will ever be a series?
Yeah, well, I hope, man. I really hope so. Like, I think there was somebody just shared this fact with me that Latin America is the biggest audience for horror.
Yes.
And I can definitely confidently say that for Black Phone, that like the Black Phone fandom is huge in Mexico, huge in Brazil and Colombia and Argentina and Latin America, right? So I'm really excited to see how Black Phone 2 comes out, man. I'm very confident in it. Like, it's such a good story. But we'll see, man. I'll leave that up to the directors and the producers. But
you guys heard it here. Come on.
Yeah, I'm rooting for it. Yeah, well, hopefully.
So, have you ever gotten like sleep paralysis or had any like scary nightmares that you remember?
Dude, I feel so lame for answering that, because it's like they've asked me that before, and like I genuinely don't remember my dreams. So it's like I wish I had that to tell you guys that. Yeah, but honestly, not really. Like, I just be falling asleep and I wake up.
Never had a dream of the grabber?
No, not the grabber. Nah. But probably after this interview, I'm sure I'll probably have one.
Put it in your head.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of like Halloween and horror, or is this kind of like something you just naturally went into?
Exactly. That I naturally just kind of fell into this world, and I have developed this love for it. 3 years ago, somebody asked me like that same question in an interview when Black Phone first came out, and I said that I wasn't a fan of horror, you know, like I kind of like nah, this is not really my world. And the whole like fandom was like, Miguel doesn't even like horror films, right?
No.
And I was like, no. But now 3 years later, 18-year-old Miguel, I can very confidently say that like it's fun, dude. Horror is a lot of fun, and I have developed this like addiction almost to horror movies, and like I've been so locked in and just watching horror films lately, especially now this time around, October. I love Halloween. So I can say, yeah, man, that that's kind of how it happened. Like before, I wasn't a big horror guy, but I guess now making 2 horror films, we're starting to go down that path. I'm directing and producing my own horror short films. So it's like, nice. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The whole genre is really cool.
Is there any props you took home?
Yeah. I did, dude. I took Ernesto's glasses. Nice. I took 2 of his jackets and his sweatpants.
There you go.
Yeah. I basically took like both of his costumes and stuff.
I still haven't seen the second one out because I was supposed to go that day, but I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
But I did watch the first one. The first one was really good, man.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
To watch the second one, definitely.
Thank you.
Do you have a big like Mexican American family? Like, is your family big?
Oh yeah. I think every Mexican family is big.
Do you have like your tios and tias on Facebook like hitting you up randomly? Be like, hey, mijo.
Remember me?
Yeah, remember me? Te cambié los pañales.
Yeah, dude. That's exactly, bro. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I think everyone has their own agenda, right? Everyone has their own intention behind it all, and you know, just that goes for everybody, not just Mexican people. Like, I think when you're just kind of going up, like you have people hit you up that you kind of weren't even like, you know, for sure. But that's kind of like bound to happen, right? It's expected, and you know, it's back to like the maturity thing. I think you just keep learning. You're learning and learning constantly, and I can say that confidently that this whole thing is a learning experience day by day.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy because you know you're 18 years old and you're so mature, man. Because I think these kids now they're coming out more mature than I ever was.
Yeah, bro.
When I was 18, man, I was a bad kid.
Well, you were like 14 when you did the first Black Phone. If I was 14, doing a blockbuster movie, bro, I'd be like, everybody would know about it. I'll be like in the club with signs at 14. Well, no, you're right, at 14, but it'd be all over 14, Facebook. Dude. It'd be all over Facebook.
No, I mean, this is, I give that credit to mom, right? I give that credit to my parents. Like, my mom is my number one fan, but she's like my number one bully. So it's like, dude, she keeps it real with me. Like, she has no filter, bro. Like, zero. So it's like, she's the one person that I know will tell me straight up all the time, like, and put me in check for anything. Yeah. So I give that credit to mama for sure. And, having that strong foundation definitely is big, especially in this industry. Yeah. Like, you need that. Yeah. You need that guidance. You need that foundation to remind you. And I can confidently say that that's mom.
And your friends, how are your friends back home? Do they be calling you for like spoilers or? Because I know,
Yeah,
friends that really like talk.
Yeah, man. Now all of a sudden everybody's your friend, right?
Right.
Yeah. No, for sure, dude. I mean, yes, like people like hit you up to, see. Some people are genuine, but that's the hardest thing. I guess being in a position where I'm at, and I don't say this in any sense of like coming across as like cocky, like that's not my intention, right? But I think like having the following that I have, you got to always have your guard up. You got to always be on alert and always be cautious on your surroundings and who you're friends with, and even family, bro. Family for sure.
100%.
So that's one of the hardest things about, I think, being like a young actor or being a young artist and having that popularity on social media, that, it's hard to distinguish who's genuine, who's real, or who's not, and yeah, I mean, I honestly, bro, like I keep my circle really small. Like my circle is very, very small. So I mean, yeah.
Because I'll be honest, like if I was a young actor, I think all my friends would call me just to be in the movie.
Yeah. No,
as extra.
There's been some of those calls for sure. Like, hey, like put me in this film. Like, put me, hit up the director. I want to be an extra. But it's like,
pass by.
It's just like, yeah, man.
Be the snowman.
Yeah.
So in Miguel Mora, day to day, when you're not working, when you're just home relaxing, what does your day look like? What do you like to do?
Yeah, when I'm not doing acting stuff, I'm working on my own projects. So I direct and produce my own stuff, and I've directed and produced 9 short films on Instagram.
Oh, wow. Nice.
They're super, like, don't judge me by them. Like, people would go see them. Like, that's just more like just, hey, let's get together this weekend. Let's go shoot something, It's just fun, That's that passion. But when I'm not on set for another project, when I'm not busy with my career as an actor, I'm working on my own things. I'm directing my own projects. I'm producing my own stuff. And I mean, that's really how I stay busy. I mean, I'm big into the gym as well. Right now, dude, I'm like I probably look like so, like lately I've been losing so much weight because I've just been super busy, right? The whole schedule is like everywhere, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I box and I do jiu-jitsu and play guitar whenever I have some time. And I mean, yeah, man, just always working on my own stuff. I'm a big believer in creating an opportunity for yourself. So it's like the times that I'm not on set for something else, I'll go out and shoot my own stuff. So it's like, that's the way I see it, and that's just my approach.
What's a skill you think you need to have to become an actor? Like for anybody, aspiring actors watching, and they want to get into like doing these blockbuster films, like what's like advice or a personality trait you think they should like pick up?
Like for anyone stepping into this industry? Yeah, man. There's a lot. There's a lot for sure. I mean, I think the most important one to remember is always like to be yourself and to stay grounded. Like you guys said, especially nowadays, like there's so many people who like a video goes viral and they think they're like Brad Pitt, right? It's like, but I think that's the most important thing, that you gotta realize that there's levels to things, there's steps to everything, and there's so many aspiring actors that I see that even back in Arizona, like that they just want to go straight to the top, like from one day to the next. And it's just like, you got to realize God has a plan for you, and you just got to go step by step. You know, that's the way to do it, day by day. You know, small progress is better than no progress. So like my advice that I can give to those actors is like exactly that. Develop this discipline, believe in yourself, and passion. I cannot like emphasize that enough. Like, believe me, bro, I've met actors who are successful and they don't have that passion. Like, it seems like they don't even want to do it. You know what I mean? But it's the ones that really go far are the ones that have that passion. The ones that no matter how long the days are, no matter how stressful it's been, no matter the storm that you're going through, you know, you still develop this love for it. And that's how I feel, man. That's how I feel about everything in this industry, that like, it's hard, right? Yeah. It's not easy, but at the end of the day, I fall back on my passion, and that's the fuel to everything, bro.
Dang, that's awesome.
Do you have any actors that you look up to?
Actors that I look up to? Oh man, there's a lot. There's a lot for sure. I'm gonna say Johnny Depp. That's the first one that came to mind.
That's a great pick,
big inspiration, man, for sure. I seen a video of Johnny speaking about like fans, and he refers to his fans as like employees, like he's their employee, right? Like, and that's just such a good perspective that like, you know, without fans, man, you don't have anything. You don't have none of this. You know, you don't have these channels. You don't have this stuff. So it's like, we got to give that credit to the people. You know, we got to give that credit to the audience that is at home watching this, and everybody out there that is on their phones right now, on TikTok or on Instagram scrolling, like, is those people that make us. So it's like, my credit and my respect to everyone. I value them very much.
Yeah, my niece is a big fan of you, man, and she lives in Mexico too.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
what's her name?
I was like, I'm gonna interview her. It's like, oh, see,
yeah,
her name is Melina.
Melina, she what's up, Melina? Send you lots of love. Un abrazo. Yeah,
awesome. Wrapping up the episode, we wanna, you know, on Black Phone, there's a lot of phones involved. Yep. Our show is called Bueno. There's a lot of phones involved. Yep. So it's a cool transition. So we want to play a cool little game with you where if the grabber is showing up and you need to call someone, and if they answer, you survive.
Yeah.
Who are you calling? And it can't be your mom.
I was about to call my mom. So I gotta. If the grabber's after me, who am I calling?
Yeah. And if they answer, you survive.
If I answer, I survive. Man, Mason Thames, you better answer, bro. 'Cause he's probably not. Dude, he's a busy guy, but he's on his way to New York right now, so he might not even. He's probably on the plane.
That's how the grabber knows. The grabber knows. He knows to get you at the worst time.
Yeah, let me see. Please answer.
See if
Please
he
answer.
survives.
His flight isn't for another hour, so.
Ooh. Or instigator.
Yo. Hello?
Hey!
It's like, you know, I ain't even phone right now.
Oh,
that's his voicemail.
Dang.
He's such an a-hole for that.
I got bamboozled.
No, his voicemail is literally like, hello? I was like, you thought it's a voicemail.
Damn.
I knew he wasn't going to answer, but yeah, I'd call, damn, bro. You do me like that? I got you out of the basement one time, and he let me die.
Yeah, you owe him, man. Come on.
awesome.
Mason's my brother, man. Lots of love for Mason.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us, man. We
thank you,
appreciate
guys.
your
Thank you,
insight. You're a huge inspiration to, everyone, all of us.
I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. You guys keep doing your thing as well, man.
Thank you, man. I wish you the best in your career, man.
I appreciate it,
wish
guys.
you all success, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Make sure you guys go check out Black Phone 2.
Black Phone 2.
October 17th.
October 17th, baby. Thank you.